The dark web is laugh-aloud funny. It speaks to the pervasive nature of the internet and the divide between those in the know and others without a clue.
Okay, ready? 5 seconds before the performance.
Places, everybody.
Welcome to Theatre First with Alex First.
Clever and melodic, The Dark Web is a delightful, rib-tickling original musical from the vivid imagination of its writer, composer and star, Ariela Gordon. The 90-minute show without interval, with 4 principal performers and another 4 in the ensemble, concerns a dysfunctional family. June, Ariela Gordon, plays 15-year-old Andy, Eleanor Davies' aunt, to whom she is an embarrassment. Their interaction starts with June's purchase of 2 cringe-inducing T-shirts. June is good-natured, kind-hearted and enthusiastic, but naive in the extreme. She can't manage to land a job. Try as she does to find one. Anyone. Arrogance and entitlement are the chief traits of successful businessman Devon, Rory Preece, who has no idea of his daughter Andy's capabilities. And then there's Andy's out-there grandma, a role filled by Robin Parker, who delights in upending convention when it comes to a senior citizen. More than once, she shocks. Things really go off the rails when Andy encourages technologically dyslexic June to forge new friendships in an online chat room. Andy teaches her the most basic of skills before she leaves June to her own devices. Chaos ensues as the latter quickly finds her way to the dark web and drug dealers. Money goes missing and an Instagram message compromises Andy. Meanwhile, as COVID-19 impacts, Granny takes it upon herself to adopt grown children. Many of those involved in the dark web are lawyers. They're smart, savvy, and clearly very talented. Bottled Snail was formed in 2013. Since then, it's involved upwards of 350 legal professionals in creative projects, from full-scale theatre productions to concerts. In the process, it's raised tens of thousands of dollars for charity. The dark web is laugh-aloud funny. It speaks to the pervasive nature of the internet and the divide between those in the know and others without a clue. Theatrically, Gordon and Davey are standouts. They're excellent performers who can sing wonderfully. They bounce off each other magnificently. The timbre in Preece's vocals too is superb. All 3 can readily hold down a tune, and what pointedly comic tunes they are. Again, hats off to Gordon for her idea and execution. Parker clearly loves her show pony status in the show. She struts about with her fake toothy grin, deliberately stirring the pot as grandma as the action unfolds. A rap number adds to her repertoire. It's not just the dark web script that's memorable, but the choreographed dance sequences, the work of Louise Reeder. Backed by a talented band under the musical direction of Jude Angove, the saxophone stings are particularly noteworthy. Deftly directed by Madeline Hale, the only element of the production I felt needed tightening on occasion was the entry points between scenes. The Dark Web is a triumphant and tantalising piece of musical theatre. It's playing at Chapel Off Chapel in Paran in Melbourne until the 4th of September 2022.
You've been listening to Theatre First with Alex First. Available at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.